Alright, we are getting ready to roll. I think. Yes, we are. There we go. Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order. And welcome to Warp Ride Wednesday for Wednesday. We are going to do some of our usual Ultra Warp riding here in the Alola region of Pokemon. See if we can find any shiny Pokemon, any Ultra Beasts. We'll follow up our hunting the first half hour, 40-some minutes or so, with a battle royal with anyone in the chat that wants to do some battling. I see there's a number of people here. Hello to Genesect Gaming. I see Spidey Motion. Vincent Zonti is here. We've got Greg Hen. Ricky Gamer 24. Jesus Velasquez. Welcome, everybody, tonight. And we'll do that battle royal for those of you who want to do some battling. Afterwards, I will do the Wonder Trade and send out the rest of the Pokemon that we have gotten, as well as a couple of the other ones that I've collected along the way. Point. And hello to Miranda Decker as well. Welcome to our stream tonight. Alright, so without any further ado, let me make some space here on... Actually, do I need my keyboard? I don't need my keyboard. We're good for now. Let's just jump right in and see what we have. Now, how far do you think, or how long do you think it's going to take to find our first shiny? I'm going to say... I don't know. I'm feeling like today is a bit of a shiny day. I felt like that when I was going out doing some Pokemon Going today. Hello, Super Shell. I see you in the chat as well. Welcome to our stream tonight. Yeah, so I left the house today, and I thought it feels sort of like a shiny kind of a day for Pokemon Go. So I don't know. I just had that feeling. I went out trying to do some hunting, see if I could find any shinies. I actually did not find any shiny Pokemon today, but I'm okay with that because, for one thing, I did find a research task in the game, in the Uptown area, that says catch 10 Pokemon, you get a Pokemon to appear as a reward. So, I got a Magikarp for that. That's the reward for that. And I told my cousin, Vex Evolution, about it, who has never yet found a shiny Magikarp in Pokemon Go. He just hasn't had the luck. So what happened is, he went and picked up that research task, and lo and behold, he got a shiny Magikarp from that research task. So I said, even though I felt like it was a shiny day, apparently it wasn't for myself, I passed on the shiny luck to him, and I'm okay with that. I don't mind not getting a shiny if it meant that he got one that he's been waiting on for oh so long. The other thing is, though, I did manage to get two 100% max IV Pokemon from a couple research tasks. That research task gave me a 100% Magikarp, which was nice, and I got a 100% Squirtle immediately afterwards when I did another task. It was to evolve a water type. I forget what I evolved up, but yeah, I got a 100% Squirtle. Now, I was hoping to get a shiny starter from some of these things, but you know, you can't always get that. But I was okay with that, as well as... Now, this has all been revealed on Twitter if you follow me on there, so I'm probably telling you stuff you already know, but there was a Kabuto raid at the Loyalist Burial Ground Fountain. No! I didn't want that one. Loyalist Burial Ground Fountain had a Kabuto raid. I took it on. About maybe an hour later, I got an EX raid pass for next Thursday, I think it is. Yeah, so a lot of cool stuff happened in Pokemon Go today. We made it 3,800 light years in. Let's see what's going on here. We have Genesect Gaming says, you think you can beat me in TCG next Tuesday? I really hope you can, because that means I'll give out more codes to the viewers when you do so. And Spidey Motion thinks we're going to go about 10 encounters, I believe. So I really don't know how much we're going to go. So Miranda's asking, what are the odds of getting a shiny in Pokemon Go? A lot better than a shiny in Pokemon Ultra Sun, I'll tell you that. I don't know the exact number, but some people have speculated it's between 1 out of 256 to 1 out of 512. I was looking that up, actually. I was kind of curious myself what the odds are. What happened? I taught you different moves. What did I teach you different moves for? I forget why I gave Seaward all these attacks. Hang on. We were doing... No, I know why we were doing this. Okay. When I was trying to hunt down Abra to prepare for breeding for the Sabrina Pokemon giveaway, I had to have a very creative set of moves to try to get a nice high-stat Abra. Before I finally gave up and just went to my virtual console game of Yellow, caught a bunch there. Because it is hard to shiny hunt Abra in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Simply because they like to teleport away. So before we forget, let's go for some TMs. What do we give you usually? Ice Beam. Just for quick knockouts, because sometimes these Pokemon can give you items after you beat them. So we're going to replace Taunt with Ice Beam. And we're going to get X-Scissor back as well. One sec here, a little bit of midstream TM teachage. I remember I used to not really like the idea of multiple use TMs because back when Gen 5 introduced it, like, there was so much I didn't like about Gen 5. That was one of the things where it's like, this is catering to the people that hack their game and get infinite TMs. The fact they're making everyone be able to use infinite TMs, that's like admitting that the hackers have won. Now that Gen 5 is, long, well, and gone, and we're into Gen 6 and Gen 7, I'm okay with multi-use TMs. I'm used to it now. So, in a way, I feel bad that I, rant about Gen 5 as much as I do, but there's some other things that I have problems with. We'll get to that at some point on the channel, I'm sure. Alright, let's see what's going on in the chat here once again. So, Genesect, you got a Mewtwo invite as well? Awesome stuff. CRJ, you're late to the stream. Not to worry, I thought I was going to be late too. I am so sleepy today. I took a nap before doing this, and I thought I was going to snooze a little bit. So I did snooze a while, but I didn't oversleep, which was good. I'll probably go to sleep pretty early after the stream is done. And let's pop on in for our second encounter. Jesus wants to pass me the shiny luck. If you want to, you go right ahead. I will say it's not necessary because I'm not usually hung up on getting shinies myself. The only pressure I feel is right now trying to get some shiny Pokemon to send out to you folks. So if you want to send me the shiny luck that's going to benefit everyone else, I would say go for it. If you want me to have the shiny luck just for my own personal collection, I would say hang on to it yourself. I appreciate the thought, but I'd rather have someone else have the luck of the shinies. I don't get that hung up on them myself. Like, there's some shiny Pokemon that look pretty cool, I will admit, but I don't really need them all that much. That's why I kind of wonder trade them out. It's cool to have them for the collection, but if they're just going to sit around and do nothing, basically collect dust in my box, I'd rather give them to someone that can make use of them and let the world enjoy their shininess. And I think I saw Luke commenting that you got your 10 raids complete. I'll double check that to be sure, but I think I saw that. Once I can focus on the screen once again and dodge all of these electric orbs and less than stellar wormholes. Of course, we want to find one of them vortexy swirly ones. So we're going to go about 4 or 5 standard encounters, then we'll jump in for an Ultra Beast. I didn't select which ones or which Pokemon that I've already collected I'm going to send out just yet. Ouch, stop that. But I'll have to take a look at my PC in a little bit and select some of my, let's call them my backup storage shinies and stuff. And I've gotten a number of max stat shiny Pokemon from Wonder Trading and stuff like that. Those are the ones that I suspect might be hacked and stuff, because the odds of getting a full stat shiny are so slim. I didn't want that portal either. Stop moving me, game. The odds of getting them so, legitimately are so slim. I don't put much faith in them being accurate, being, legit. And since we're not going to use them anyway, I'll probably just send them back out. If anyone else wants to use them, you can go right ahead. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, Luke did get the 10 raids complete. Awesome. Welcome NBA Live to our stream tonight as we're doing some shiny hunting / Ultra Beast hunting. Let's see what we can find. Standard. Okay. And Genesect is using magic to give everybody shiny luck. I'm sure we all appreciate that. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and X-Scissor away and take this thing down. See if we can get a special, maybe a citrus berry. And I gave you a shiny Medicham named Chun-Li. Am I fine with you hacking the nature and changing it to whatever you want? I mean, once the Pokemon's sent out, whatever you want to go with is your choice. I would say, I don't encourage the hacking, but I'm not going to be able to, I'm not going to stop you from doing what you want to do, as long as, if you have the means to do it, I'd say go right ahead. But, yeah, as far as being, I'm not even like an official Pokemon, worker kind of guy. But if I was, I would have to discourage the whole hacking aspect. But since I'm not, I'm going to turn a blind eye. Do what you want to do. Alright, and you're using your phone to watch the stream, Dazzling Shell. Thank you. Glad you're tuning in. Hopefully we get some cool Pokemon to send out to some of you folks here. Yeah, me personally, I've never been into the whole hacking of a game and stuff like that. Like, I kind of like having limitations placed on me, because, like, if I have, for example, if I had that Medicham myself, not to, like, call you out here, CRJ, but if it was me in your position and the nature wasn't amazing, I would see that as more character to the Pokemon. Like, a lot of the Pokemon I've brought up from the earlier games, they don't have maybe the best natures for who they are. Like, I've got a Jolly Zapdos. It's not bad for boosting up his speed, but it does lower his special attack, and I just accept that. I'll just roll with that. Like, he's not going to be the best, especially offensive Zapdos ever, but that adds more, personality to him, I guess. It's almost like he then looks to other Zapdos as, oh, if only I could be as good as them. But it's like, Zapdos, to me, you're good enough, buddy. Don't compare yourself to those other Pokemon. You're all the Zapdos that I need, really. Now, speaking of Zapdos, a little reminder from what I was talking about this morning for our Pokemon Go stream. Zapdos Day coming up on Saturday, which is going to be pretty cool. Potential shinies in Pokemon Go, even though the shinies don't look that different. But, I mean, still, it's a shiny. That's going to be pretty awesome. I'm going to be recording for that, of course. I'll see. Excuse me. No, I can't. I was going to say, I'll see if I can get the editing done and upload that video that night. But I forgot. That night, Saturday, is going to be our second night of our Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon Wi-Fi battles, in which we're doing our big build-up, the 6 versus 6. You guys use legendaries and mythicals if you want. I'm using one of each of the prizes that I've given out in the past 6 weeks. It's going to be a crazy awesome night. And it's going to leave little time for editing other videos. Alright, can we coast a little bit further, please? I want to get to a vortex portal. We've had... how many encounters is that? 2? I've lost track already. I think we're at 2 encounters. Lol, there's a portal coming up there! What is this? Okay. Genesect wants to ride on Lunala. CRJ could give it max stats, or max EVs on every step, and then you wouldn't be able to use it. So he's going to max out the speed and max attack. Oh, is that what Toy Freddy says? Okay, yeah. I'm reading what Dazzling Shell says. If I get jump scared, you get jump scared. Because in Custom Night, Toy Freddy is playing Five Nights at Freddy's, within Five Nights at Freddy's. That game is crazy. Like, why do the, what are they? What are the things that jump scare that don't make any sense to jump scare? I can't remember. Well, even Helpy is like a jump scare thing that kind of interferes with you. Why is that a thing? Helpy's a good guy. I don't get that. Scott Cawthon went crazy with that game. And, oh, Luke, might miss Zapdos Day. Hopefully you don't. Hopefully you have a chance to take part in it, but if you can't, you know, health takes precedence, I will say. I mean, I'm sure the shiny Zapdos will be back someday anyways, right? You don't need to worry about that too much. And let's see here. When will I stream TCG Online? NBA is asking. We do TCG Online streams on Tuesday evening, so not until next Tuesday evening. I'm gonna still try see if I can get a pre-recorded episode to feature that Grimlock deck with the Tyrantrum, because we actually saw a pretty good showing of it this past Tuesday. But I haven't taken the time to sit down and show you folks the deck build and explain how it works. Let's see here. CRJ is not a big fan of Custom Night, Ultimate Custom Night. I think it's cool as an idea, but like I've been watching Markiplier play it, and I haven't seen all of his footage of it, but it just seems like Scott wanted to make a game that's impossible to defeat, at least on the 2020, 2020, 2020, you know, 50-20 mode, which is just a wild thing to consider. I don't think it would be beatable, but I mean, if anyone can do it, I'd say it's probably the Markiplier. As all the experience he's had in Five Nights games, I think he might be able to do it. Although, based on his streams when he was just doing everything at level 5, and the trouble he had with that, I don't think anyone's probably going to be able to do it. But it'd be cool if someone could. Now, what if Scott himself was the only one able to do it? Of course, what if you put in some sort of special like cheat codes or something that no one knows about but him? That'd be kind of underhanded and stuff, but that doesn't seem like him. But yeah, I kind of liked... Now, for anyone that has followed the Five Nights at Freddy's series, what would you say is your favorite of them all? For me, I really like the humor of Sister Location, because it's like, I kind of didn't like it for the fact that it was like a linear story. It was like every night there was something different, but I really like the humor, especially like with the you know, the hand unit. Every time you try to type something in and apparently the keyboard messes up. Exotic Butters is a thing. Casual Bongos. It's just, there's a lot of good humor to it. And I guess even Pizzeria Simulator has some good humor to it, because like those intro screens of all the, what would you call it? Not stock footage, right? But those almost like cardboard cutout scene kind of things. You see like the characters and all that. The cheese is so real. Like, just, I don't know. I like humor, and there's a lot in there. So I think probably either of those two games would be my favorite of the franchise. It's weird to think of it as a franchise, because it started out as just one guy did it. Originally, you know, starting it all up. And it built into such a huge thing. That's the way things start. Everything starts from somewhere. Oh no, we're not gonna make it. Okay, we got one. No. Ah, look at this again. There's a swirly back there. Okay, so Jesus, the Springer you got from me is amazing and has knocked out multiple Pokemon. Awesome. I'm glad he's working out for you. Toy Freddy plays 5 Nights at Mr. Hugs in Ultimate Custom. Okay. Oh, someone has beaten 50-20 mode? That's wild. And so many people are streaming in. That's right, Super Ash. And welcome to you as well. Hopefully you've come here just in time to see a shiny Pokemon. No. That's an X-Scissor waiting to happen. Lombre. I really like the look of the shiny Lombre, though. I've seen them. I think I caught one. But if not, I've seen them before in the game. And just, they're one of those shiny Pokemon that the colors really mix up quite a bit. And it's really kind of surprising. Yeah, the angsty teen, Genesect. That's one of the best voices there. Well, okay. Maybe it's not funny, but it's a story. What is it? Ballora doesn't seem to want to play. Let's zap her. That is funny. I like it. Like I said, there's a lot of humor to that. And to answer the question, Vincent says from TCG Livestream, you traded for most of your full arts and secret rares, but you got some pulls from the packs, and mostly from trading full packs for them. That's what I've done too, and I'm trying to get cards to make some of the custom decks to show off to you folks there. A lot of times it's going to take, maybe I trade a rare card, maybe some good trainers, and a couple booster packs, and I get the cards I'm looking for. And if I got the packs to spare, I don't mind doing that. It's kind of funny to think, though. A lot of people will build up booster packs of cards and not even open them, just use them as trade fodder. Admittedly, I do that myself, too, because a lot of people, I don't know what it is. It's like the fact that you have a whole unknown batch of like 10, 11 cards. You don't know what they might be, and that's enticing to people. I remember hearing that, I think I was watching the Jay Witts, one of his videos, talking about the most expensive Pokemon cards. And some of the most expensive cards, so to speak, are booster packs that are not opened. Because either it's the thrill of the unknown or the fact that, you know, people love the experience of opening the packs themselves if they choose to do so. There's something about that that really catches people's interest. And it's just like I said, the thrill of the unknown. I don't know what's in this pack. It could have something amazing. But someone else might think that. I can't open it. I'll trade it off to them. Ow! Stop putting those orbs all in a bunch in front of me, please, game. Come on, can we get one Vortex Portal? I don't want to end off the random Pokemon hunting until we find that, and then we'll try an Ultra Beast. Okay, bear with me as I focus here. My gyroscope thing's messing up again. You gotta love it. Yeah, I could use the circle pad. I know. But it's not too hard just to find a nice open stretch and just right here, like A. The A button, recalibrate, and you're good to go. It's just difficult when you get to a really busy part of the warp ride, and you got to recalibrate in the middle of that. Come on, do you think we can get a Vortex Portal this time? I don't even know if that's what the actual call or the name of it is. Like, I think it's called, like, you know, just a 3-ring wormhole, but I like the name of the Swirly Vortex. How did I miss that? Get out of here. Alright, I'll get caught up in the chat in just a moment. I see some comments flying up there. I want to find one of those special... Don't pull me into that one. You're lucky, game. Alright. It's trying to move this whole overall tunnel around me again. Come on, come on. Where are they? No. I don't want that one. I want that orb behind it. Of course. Well, we're getting pulled into the next one. Yeah, a regular one. Great. Alright. CRJ wants to get into Pokemon TCG, but the only TCG you're familiar with is Yu-Gi-Oh! From what I've seen about Yu-Gi-Oh!, admittedly, I've never played it, but I've seen some stuff about it, and it is quite different to Pokemon, so it's not going to be a simple jump into Pokemon and you're going to know how to do it. I've seen before, Pokemon is pretty similar to Magic in some ways. I just dropped my stylus. Tell me if it's a shiny there. Where'd my stylus go? There you are. Aha! Try to get away from me under the desk. Non-shiny. It's destroyed. But yeah, quite different, those two games, I will say. And I haven't seen many other games, TCG as well, but I used to play, not so much play, I used to collect way back in, like, when was this? The late 90s? I think there was a Star Wars collectible card game, and that one was a pretty in-depth game. There was so much to it. Does anyone remember the old Star Wars CCG, customizable card game? Or collectible card game? I can't remember. Excuse me, my most, I wouldn't say fondest memory, but my most memorable memory from that was constantly trying to get the card, the Death Star, never finding the Death Star after I don't know how many packs I opened up, because of course it was a super rare card, but then me and a few people went in on a booster box together. We just started opening pack after pack after pack. Finally, one of us got the Death Star, and they gave it to me because they knew how much I wanted it. And then, sadly to say, no one really played the game. But I liked collecting it. That was nice, I guess. Alright, one sec. I jumped right into the wormhole. Didn't get caught up on the chat. Once again, I'll pop in there in just a moment. So how is everybody's day going anyway? I haven't spoken to you guys directly. I've just been yammering on about myself here. Have you had a productive day by any means? Oh, come on! I don't even care what that one is. Bye. Okay. Vincent only opens the packs that are trade locked, I believe. Tradable ones are good for trade. Awesome. That's what I do as well. And you do open the ones that I drop the codes in for. That's pretty cool. And let's see here. One sec. Where's my cursor? What is happening here? Alright, I gotta caught up on the chat in just a moment here. You folks are speaking to me. I can't even pay attention. There's too much going on. Seriously, where did that green portal come from? That wasn't even there. Alright, let's try to focus this time. I'm gonna go quiet. I'm really gonna, zero in on this here. I want to get you folks a shiny. Also, while we're doing this, let me know down in the chat who all might be interested in joining in for the Battle Royal. And if so, or if, you are one of those folks, let me know what your in-game trainer name is. And what I'll probably do is try to grab all the names that I see. And I'll probably just do a random selection, I think. Just like put all your names down in a little notepad thing, and then I'll roll one of my D6s or whatever. And see if I can randomly select a group of people to battle. That way, the winner of the Battle Royal gets to choose one of the first, or gets to choose first one of the Pokemon we have available for Wonder Trading before I send the others out at random. Yeah, we're doing okay this time. Now that I've said that, we're about to hit a portal, I'm sure. But if it's a vortexy looking portal, I don't mind that. Alright, I've lost my calibration a little bit here, but now we're moving. I can't really fix it up just yet. Lovely! Come on now. Come on now. Give me the vortex. Where is it? Seriously? Get these out of here. Look at this. This is garbage. Stop throwing all these electric orbs in front of my face. Thank you. I'll take that. Okay. The game is trolling me tonight pretty hard. Oh, you were close. You got 2 rings around you, but I don't see any energy swirling into you. I was gonna get it pulled in anyway because they throw an electric orb in front of me. All right, putting this down and getting talked in the chat. Okay. Xenosec gonna watch on the phone. Katie Sue would like to do the Battle Royal. CRJ. Loki Games would like to as well. Greg Ken. So a lot of people would like to join in the Battle Royal. What's the name of my Nintendo? It's called Nintendo. But my name in the 3DS, I believe it's just Chaz. Or it might be Professor Chaz. But either way, if you have my friend code, which I'll put up as soon as we're ready to do the Battle Royal, you can put whatever name you want, and then once we connect the codes, it's going to update the name. And let's see what else is going on there. How do you add me for the Royal? Well, I'll put my friend code in just a little bit here on screen. Another one wants to do the Battle Royal. Someone's hoping for Shiny Quagsire. Katie Sue will be right back. And there's a lot of comments going on Unknown Spike. You might want to repeat it again there. Alright, what do we find here? Just got a shiny surfing Pikachu and Ultra Moon. Very nice. This thing is garbage as well. We're just going to knock this out. I'm not having fun with the Warp Ride tonight. I don't know what it is. I'm not enjoying this. This is wasting everybody's time. In fact, I don't even want an item from this thing. No, just walk away from this. This is a waste of my time. Get out of here. I don't know, something says, can I please trade you? I'll give you a free shiny Pokemon for anything. Well, the only trading we're going to do tonight is after the Battle Royal, where we'll do a, the winner will choose one of the Pokemon. If I catch anything tonight, the winner can choose a Pokemon from that. And if you want to do trading, though, tomorrow night we'll be doing one of our Wonder Trade evenings, where I trade off a bunch of those Kadabra that I have built up for, or from, the last week's Wi-Fi battling. A bunch of Kadabra from my Sabrina-themed week of battling. Alright, let's try once again. Again, I'm going to try to focus on this, try to get us as far as we can. This is not a good day for the professor as far as riding around in this wormhole. And the game keeps trolling me, putting in those the vortexy portals in behind other ones. And it's getting annoying. I don't care much for it. So I think tonight, what I'm going to do, as far as Pokemon Go is concerned, I'm going to mix things up a bit. I'm not even going to bother with my gym across the street. Because, like, I have so many potions, so many revives stored up. I'm going to go into the uptown area with all those gyms tomorrow early, and I'm just going to try to take them all on. I'm going to have to use a bunch of potions, of course, which I'd rather gain experience for, instead of just, like, tossing them out or whatever. And see if I can hold those gyms at least long enough to get a good amount of coins. That way I don't need to worry about getting up early, staying up late, whatevers. I can just go to bed, you know, because I'm kind of feeling tired anyway. Go to bed at a decent hour tonight and start fresh and anew in the morning. I thought that portal was going to pull me in. I'm glad it didn't. Alright, alright. Let's keep moving, let's keep moving. Show me the swirly vortex. Come on, we've made it far enough. Now watch, once I get that portal, it's not even going to be a shiny. I don't care, I just want to say that I got one of those portals tonight. But if it is a shiny, that's even better. Alright, come on. Watch it be a white wormhole too, that would be a Guzzlord, I believe. Are you serious? All this distance, you haven't shown me one yet. Not even a single one. There we go. Alright, and it's a green one. So that's going to be a standard Pokemon encounter. Okay. Let's see here. I should do a stream where I do only Battle Royal, CRJ says. I could do that if people are interested, for sure. Right, let's get some Rotom power here. And Unknown Spike saying if I need to trade cards, that you can do it. You've played and watched Yu-Gi-Oh! I watched Shady Penguin, another Pokemon YouTuber. I think he's kind of branching off from just Pokemon, though. But I've seen him do some Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. I believe it's a mobile app. And I try to follow it. I find, not to talk down on the way he does it, but he doesn't fully explain how the cards work. 'Cause I guess if you're going to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! You kind of know what the cards are all about. Look, see? Told you, not a shiny. I'm going to skip on these Pokemon. I'm going to find an Ultra Beast for you. But, I can't quite follow Yu-Gi-Oh! It's hard to get into it when it's not being fully explained. Like, I guess there's a card, Enemy Controller, which, I guess lets you control an opposing monster. But even that, I'm not really sure about how it works. But, you know, eventually, if I watch enough Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff, I'd probably catch on. But as of right now, I'm more into the way Pokemon TCG plays out. Okay, let's go find us an Ultra Beast. See if we can snag one of those for you. Alright, Oyepez54, however you pronounce that, is going to find a shiny Kyogre. Best of luck to you. I wish you good luck. Hopefully you can get that. And if you do while we're streaming, feel free to let us know in the chat if you manage to pull one of those from whatever random encounters you're going for. Now, what game are you playing? Is it the Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon? Are you looking for it in the Warp Riding? And again, I do like the soft resetting. I would assume that's what people do for shiny hunting. And that's another thing with me too. It's like a legendary to me is rare enough. I'm not gonna lock it into being shiny because eventually someday, if I ever do find a shiny legendary on my first time, that's gonna be so much more rewarding to me personally. Look at this, nice simple white. There we go. Let's get this Ultra Beast. It's a Buzzwole. I hear that Ultra Jungle. Alright, let's head on up here. CRJ has played Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. It's pretty good, but you got bored after playing it for so long. And do I want a shiny hunt? I don't usually shiny hunt, no. I kind of just talked about that. And let's see, controls an enemy monster or destroys an enemy monster. Okay. You can swap your enemy's battle position. KD Sue's team is ready for Battle Royal. Awesome stuff. And the second use, you can sacrifice a monster to take control of an opposing opponent's monster. And you are shiny hunting an Ultra Moon. Awesome. And Team Rocket Pumpkin Team Rocket Pumpkin wants to battle. And you're almost at the Snow Gym. And that is... Which version of the game are you playing again there? Alright, do we find... After all that effort, all that frustration, shiny Buzzwole? I'm going to say no. But let's find out. No. However, it's still an Ultra Beast. We will catch it. Katie Sue's going to bring legendary Pokemon to the Battle Royal, so if she gets selected for the opponents, bear that in mind, everybody. You might have some difficult challenges ahead of you. Alright, let's lower that defense with a nice Razor Shell. Dr. Raider saying, yo, you the best. I don't know if that's directed to me or not. I would say, well, first of all, thank you. Second of all, I don't know about that. I've been having so much trouble finding any of these shiny Pokemon here tonight. I don't know if I'm that good after all. But I appreciate the thought. And Lucas here, watching and enjoying. Dynamic Punch, we're going to dodge that. Awesome stuff. And let's go ahead and False Swipe. I don't think we'll take it down to 1 at this point, but we'll get it down pretty low at least. Whoa, maybe not. Ow. So what we're going to do here is take all of those stat changes away. I'm going to Haze. I'm pretty sure we still have Haze on Springer. Yes, we do. He's still geared up from our Koga battles there. Alright, the Snorlax during the last episode of the Pokemon series, it wasn't Ashes. Which Snorlax was that? Are you talking about the one that Buzzwole takes a little bite out of? I didn't think it was Ashes. I figured it was just like a regular Snorlax. And Pumpkin's still playing Platinum. Okay. I'm trying to think, what gym is that? Can't even remember. The snow or ice one. Oh, wait a minute. I think I remember that one. Yeah, Snow Point City. What am I thinking? I'm picturing... for some reason, I keep getting Crasher Wake mixed up with, what's his name? The water trainer in Gen 3. Alright, let's go for a Max Revive. Let's get our False Swiper, no swiping back up here. And have I heard of... Oh, so wait a minute. Guys, when I find a shiny Kyogre, what should I name it? It's a purple whale. I'm just going to Haze again just to use up a turn here. What would be a good name for a purple... Actually, let's think of it as a primal. As a black primal Kyogre. I don't know. If you guys have any name suggestions, feel free to let them know in the chat. Let's switch back into our False Swiper, now that the defense is back to where it should be on Buzzwole. And have I heard of the show Bunnicula? Vaguely. I think the name sounds familiar. I can't tell you for the life of me what it's about. It's not... Is it a vampire bunny? That's something coming to mind for some reason. I might be completely wrong, but I don't know. And Jesus just got a Shiny Wingull in Wonder Trade, which is kind of cool, because Shiny Wingull is going to be coming into Pokemon Go, I believe, next weekend. It's part of the Yokosuka Safari Zone event over there in Japan, and Shiny Wingull will be released worldwide. It's pretty cool. Let's see. Noivern fan, you're late. You're a little busy today. You really didn't miss a thing. Don't worry about that. I've been having so much trouble with these encounters. No shinies to be found. Finally got fed up with these wild random Pokemon and the portals that just appear out of nowhere. Went after the Ultra Beast, so we're going to catch this Buzzwole. We have to. There's no way. Let's see. CRJ's asking, does my Springer have Torrent or Battle Bond? He just has Torrent. He's my basic starter from the Gen 6 games. So he doesn't have anything crazy amazing like that. But, again, like I said about my Pokemon, he's still my Springer. He was my Gen 6 starter. He's my buddy. He doesn't need to have those special abilities. Alright, so let's go with... Now watch this. Buzzwole wakes up every single possible turn it possibly can. We're going to use a Roto Catch just to give it time to wake up. Never mind. Want to make me a liar, do you, Buzzwole? Well, I appreciate that because it's going to make you quicker to catch, hopefully. Alright, now how many Pokeballs will it take? Based on my luck today, I'm going to say probably... I'm going to say 16 is coming to me. For some reason, the number 16 comes to my mind. And let's see here. We were playing Platinum earlier today, battling Crasher Wake. His Floatzel Ice Fang missed Torterra and finished it off. That is an awesome way to pull that off. Alright, let's go for the Sleep Powder again here. But yeah, Ice Fang would have been so powerful to Torterra, but dodging that is awesome. It's like a 5% chance to dodge, I think. I'm pretty sure the Fangs are all 95% accurate. Super lucky. Kaidosu likes all the legendary Pokemon you're bringing to the battle today if you're in the Battle Royal. Sounds good. So that was one Pokeball. We had 69 to start off with. If my guess is correct, we'll end off with 53. I really don't want to spend that much time trying to catch this thing, so I hope I caught it right now. There we go. That was kind of a nice ending to a bit of a frustrating session of Warp Riding. I kind of want to go for another shiny, though. Do I want to give Buzzwole a nickname? What do you think, folks? Should we give a nickname to Buzzwole? I'm thinking we should. I'll let you folks throw some suggestions in the chat there as I get caught up on what you're all saying. And you just got Shiny Kyogre and about 40 soft resets. Congratulations. Not bad. Still not sure what you can nickname that. And CRJ saying this Buzzwole will be useful for Ultra Moon players, because yes, Buzzwole is Ultra Sun specific, I believe, and Pheromosa is the other version. And yeah, everyone having fun here today. Someone else knows Banicula, Luke says. Yeah, someone apparently does. And Vampire Bunny, I thought so. Call it Arnold, Buzz, Buff Bug. Look at all these names. The Rock, we got Fighter, Cena. Dwayne, yeah, that's another good one. Let me think. It's a lot of good suggestions there. I think I kind of like The Rock. I'll go with The Rock for this one. If I didn't use your nickname, do not worry. We'll catch many more Buzzwole in the days to come, or rather the weeks to come, as we do more of our Warp Riding. Let's check your summary there, The Rock. Let's see. So you have... That's a pretty decent nature. Attack up, speed down. You know, a special attack down would be the best one, but... That's not bad at all. It is a brave nature. And it kind of makes sense. Something that buffed up is brave, right? Alrighty. Can't really check your IVs. We'll check that maybe once we get back to the PC, though. Okay, so who am I going to do for the Wonder Trading today? So we're going to head on back, and I think we're just going to cut my losses. We're not going to hunt for any more shinies tonight. But I still have a bunch of other shinies I can pick from my collection I can do the trading for. And let's see here. So Pumpkin chose Infernape for the Ice Gym. I think you got a good bet there. Fire and Fighting, both super effective on Ice types. So Dazzling Shell asking, is today the Battle Royal or tomorrow? Well, today, right now, once I get back to the PC and heal up, we're going to do the Battle Royal. And I'm going to choose 3 people. Wait a minute. Do you like reading books? Whenever I do read books, I do enjoy it, sure. That's good to hear. It means you enjoy reading the Pokedex, too. Sometimes the Pokedex creeps me out, but okay. Let's go ahead and get this Roto Lotto. We got ourselves, boom, the Star Power. Yes, I'm invincible now, everybody. When I go to the Mushroom Kingdom, nothing can touch me. Oh, it's prize money. Well, extra coins isn't bad. Too bad you can't... Oh, they should put Roto prize money in Pokemon Go. Get double your coins from gym defense. That'd be awesome. You know they're not going to do that, but that would be awesome. Okay. We have someone in the chat saying they can clone. That sounds risky. The only other time I've heard of cloning was way back in the day and had to do with like setting or resetting your game at a dangerous time. So, I don't know if I would recommend that. Genesect Gaming is stuck on the first gym in Pokemon White. Problem with that is they choose a super effective Pokemon versus the one you started off with. Now, if you're stuck though, go over to the, is it the Dream Yard, I think it is? Someone there will offer you either a Pansear, Pansage, or Panpour, a type of, a monkey Pokemon basically, with the typing that is super effective against the typing that your typing of starter is weak to. Basically, if you chose a grass starter, the gym leader uses a fire Pokemon, you'll get Panpour. So you can get a free, super effective Pokemon versus the gym leader. Did I do that in my playthrough of Pokemon White? You'll have to wait and see the playthrough when I recreate my steps back in that game. Alright, so we are healed up. Let's see who we're going to do the trading. We got us the Buzzwole. And yes, like CRJ says, go get the free monkey. Sounds funny to say that, but it is basically what you do. Alright, so where's an empty box? We'll put you in eggs too. So I'm also going to get from another Ultra Beast here. To mix things up, I'm going to grab one of our Nihilego from back in the day. There's an Adamant Nihilego, which is not amazing, but it's something. And let's go to our shiny box. Look at all the shiny Pokemon we have. I'm going to choose this one here, one of the oldest shinies that I've collected. But I also want to choose one of the Max IV shinies I have picked up from people on Wonder Trade. Where is one of them? So, I'm not sure if I got this from a viewer. I might have. But I'm going to trade out a hyper-trained shiny Diancie. Because, like I said, I'm not going to be using it for anything. It's basically just collecting diamond dust in my box. I'd rather someone get it and make use of it than me just sitting here. And I'm also going to grab one of the Kadabra as well. We'll just grab this one right here. That's a very good Kadabra. Everything max stat except for attack. These are our 5 possible choices for the winner of our Battle Royal tonight. So, again, I'm going to say go in the chat. And as soon as you see the word go, start putting your trainer names of Pokemon Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon, or regular Sun and Moon, down in the chat. And I'm going to list them all in a little notepad, and I'll randomly select a few players to jump into this Battle Royal. Now, if you don't have my friend code yet, hang on, I forgot this. My friend code is now down below the face cam. So enter that into your friends list on the 3DS, and I will confirm that before we do the Festival Plaza. Alright, let me get my chat back up here. So we got a number of cool little prizes to send out here. So we got, hang on, I gotta type quickly. We have CRJ, we got Jesus, we got Katie Sue, we got Pokesum, Wesley is here, we've got Brian, Miranda, and Pumpkin says, read the comments. I'm trying to keep up with the comments. You put Fist Plate on Infernape so Brick Break can be more powered. That is a good call, definitely. And do I need mods? Well, I've been saying no this whole time, but now we're getting to the point that things are getting busy on the channel. I might need that at some point. We'll say not just yet, though. But eventually, yeah, I might get big enough that I will need people to help with moderating in the chat. But for right now, I think we're okay. So I see there are 7 people that have left your names. So what you do is, if you don't have me yet in your friends list on 3DS, drop your friends or your friend code in the chat as well. I'm going to add you all in there as I open up a random number generator and select my 3 opponents for the Battle Royal. Now, if you don't get into the Battle Royal and you don't get a chance to win one of these Pokemon, you still have a chance, of course, to get one of these Pokemon when we do the Wonder Trading after the Battle Royal is complete. And I believe, is that another opponent, Shulk, in there? Genesect needs cut for the Dream Yard. Well, actually, Genesect, the Pokemon, or the person that gives you the monkey, is outside that cut bush. Just talk to the 2 or 3 people that are within range in the Dream Yard, and you should get someone that gives you the Pokemon. Alright, so I got, I don't know something, I got your number here. So Matt C is asking, how do you add? What you do is take my friend code below my face cam, go to your friends list on your main menu of your 3DS, choose the little plus symbol at the top right corner to add a friend code. Choose internet and type in my code, then leave your code down in the chat. And it's actually not in Festival Plaza. It's right on your main 3DS menu screen. And Teal Pixel wants in as well. So let us see. One sec here. So as with everyone else, just drop your username and the friend code, and I'll start adding some codes in there in a little bit. Luke is going to go for the night. All right, have a good evening, Luke, and we'll see you Friday for the Pokemon Go stream, most definitely. I don't know if I'm going to do it a little bit later than usual because I have something to do Friday morning, but probably, I don't know yet. Depends on when I can get a bunch of gifts together to do another Pokemon Go gifting stream. But I'll keep you updated on that. I'm thinking maybe mid-afternoon-ish. I might already have you in there. Okay. Let's see. Your name is Ruffle, I believe, and Ralphie in Ultra Sun. So we'll just do Ruffle right here. Now, I'm going to go back out to the friends list right now. Hang on one sec. I'm going to block out the screens temporarily. I'll go to my friends list. Now you see nothing but black screen, but just bear with me. We'll get things rolling here. I'll start dropping some friend codes. Save up my game just to be safe. Alright, we're saved up. To the main menu we go. Well, actually, I'll just show you this part here. So on your main screen here, you're going to want to go, actually on your bottom screen here, you're going to want to go to this face down here. That's your friends list. Tap on that. On the first page here, oh, we already got traded with or connected with Ultra Hunt. So see, when you click on yourself here, it's going to show your friend code beneath where it says Professor Chaz. And click on the little face on the bottom screen in the top right corner. Select Internet, and that's how you can put in a friend code. So I'm going to block these out as I put in the codes for some of you folks here. Got the first code coming in. Let me bring my chat screen back up again here too. I'm now connected with Cloud. And I don't see any other codes in here right now. Okay, we have Luna as the in-game name for Teal there. I'll add that in. And we have... so you're Ralphie right now. Okay, so not Ruffle. Ralphie. And Super Shell we have as Lugia, it looks like. This is a lot of people to randomly choose from. Teal Pixel, I'll make sure I have this code just to be safe. I don't want to have a chance to miss out on anybody jumping in here. And the more we set these codes up, the quicker it'll be for when we do a Wi-Fi battling, starting on Friday evening, of course. And click. Alright, Teal Pixel, we are now connected. There we go. Matt C, I've got yours as well. Okay, I'll add this one in here. Sorry for the delay here as I throw in some codes, folks. Hopefully you don't mind this. I know those of you that probably have the code already put in, you're like, I'm already connected. Stop wasting time. I want to battle. It's like, yeah, but everybody else wants a chance too. So I'm now connected with both Matt and Matt. That's pretty cool. Alright, so I'm going to go back into the game right now. How many people do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It looks like 10 people vying for a chance for the Battle Royal. So I'm going to bring up my screens once again. There we go. And let's pop on into the Festival Plaza. So what you're going to want to do here, if you don't know how to access the stuff here, whoops. Go to, well, in the bottom right corner of the bottom screen, the little Wi-Fi symbol, click on that. You're going to connect to the internet, of course, which I will do right there. And, well, basically, those of you that are going to be doing the battle, you just have to wait and let me select who it's going to be. I'm selecting right now, random selection, and I will wait and show on screen who I click on, if I have all the names in here. Okay, let's see if all the names pop up that have been randomly selected. Kind of like doing it this way. It's going to keep you in suspense until the names are clicked. Alright, so let's see who we have. We're going to link battle. We're going to go to the Battle Royal. Make sure we have everybody updated here. Who do we have? Do we have everyone we're looking for? Hang on. This is taking longer than I was expecting. Wait, hang on, just one sec. So I've selected, or rather, random.org has selected. We've got Wesley. We've got Brian. And one more here. Who was Luna? I saw someone say the name Luna. That was Teal Pixel. I don't see your name up on here though. Did I get that right? Is it Luna or? Oh, you're reconnecting. Okay. Alright, there we go. So these are the 3 that have been randomly chosen to jump into the Battle Royal for a chance to win one of those Pokemon that I have added to that Egg 2 box. Anyone that did not battle just yet, my apologies, but for a more dramatic battle this Friday night, come on back to the channel around 8 o'clock, and we're going to do 2 streams of this, for this weekend, from 8 to 10 both nights, Friday and Saturday. We're going to do those 6 versus 6s with legendaries and mythicals and stuff. All sorts of crazy stuff. And Guy of Randomness, hello, I see you. Yes, you're calling my name out. I might have missed something. Sorry, there's a lot of names flying by on the chat. Did Super Ash miss something? Not really. Like, you might have missed the fact that, Wesley, you don't want to battle? What? Alright, let's try again here. I'll randomly select someone else then. Alright, so that is going to be... Ooh. Well, there you are. So CRJ, we've got Brian and Luna. Let's send this battle invite out. Okay. So maybe what I'm going to do for the future is... I'll make sure the in-game list is updated, and I'll randomly select from all the friends that are in the list there. Because that'll be a little bit quicker than this. This kind of was a bit of a slower process. I was trying something different. Kind of worked, kind of didn't. But, yeah, we'll see how this goes. Alright, so of course, for this here, it's just a matter of whoever wins the Battle Royal gets to choose one of those Pokemon I put into that box. Could be that shiny, max stat Diancie, or whatever else you want to choose. And the rest will be Wonder Traded amongst... What? Alright, what we're going to do then, since these connections are messing up, I'm going to randomly select from people that are in the list. That's all I can work with. Battle Royal. Alright, updated. We got... How many in here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let us choose from 11 here and see if this actually works this time. So, we got Trainer 5 is Monette. Or Monet, if you pronounce it that way. I don't know. We got Brian again, I believe. And we got Greg. I'm not sure if you're all in the chat or not, but let's see if this one works this time. And good luck to everybody who jumps into the Battle Royal. This is some ominous music too, isn't it? Okay, we are waiting and waiting and waiting. Is it actually going to go through this time? I will try one more time, and then I'm just wonder trading everything out, because I don't know what's going on. Apparently some people's connections are not good. It could be mine, of course, I'm going to say. But, yeah. Alright. Let's try one final time. Battle Royal. Now it's saying I've got only 3 friends lists here. Alright. That's all I can see. Let's go with it. Let's try this one final time. Yeah, it's not working for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Greg, Miranda, and Moon. Sometimes when technology works, it's great. Other times, not so much. Actually, I forgot Guy of Randomness. I did not look up that video about the Animal Crossing movie. My apologies, so I have no clue what it's all about. But again, if Camofrog is not the main star, I ain't that interested. But hey, we got the Battle Royal selected, and we're going to choose the normal rules for this one here. Okay. That means anything can be used, all Pokemon set to level 50. Legendaries, Mythicals, Ultra Beasts. I didn't even choose my own team. Who am I using? I'll just use my Sabrina team from last week there. Not that they're going to be anything amazing, but we'll see. Alright, so let the battle begin. Well, first of all, we got to choose our music. Let's just go with the Team Skull boss. I like that. Do I want to switch my screen around? Not really. Wait, do I? Not that I care if you guys see what attacks I'm choosing or anything like that, but... No, I don't have it set up on here for some reason. I gotta set up my little, my layout for the battling. But we'll just leave it right now. That way you guys can see all the HPs and stuff too. Alright, which Pokemon do I use? Not that one. We're gonna use that one. I'm saying that one like you can't see it. I'm gonna use Pinky, I'm gonna use the Brain, and I'm gonna use Sailor. I'm going to get destroyed. But of course, the point of these are for one of you folks to win the Battle Royal. You get to choose a prize. Let's see. Did I see the pic you posted on Twitter? Miranda is asking. I don't remember seeing it. What was it? Like, I can go back and check it in a little bit, but I can't recall. Alright, Battle Royal Dome is underway here. Let's see what the opponents use. Do we see any shiny Pokemon? I'm thinking we might. Here come the contenders. Let me slide my chat back on over here. So we see a Groudon, a shiny, as expected. We're going to see some shinies going on. Oh, your pet. I think I did see that actually, yeah. Was it your cat, I think? I seem to recall seeing a kitty cat. Asking, can we do one more Battle Royal because you disconnected? We don't have time for that. Look, everything's shiny but my guy. We don't have time for that tonight. I gotta end off. But if you do want to do battling, I'd say come on back on Friday. That's when the big, huge battles are gonna go on, and we have a lot more likeliness of people connecting for those because it's like just one-on-ones. All right. We see the Primal Reversion. So Electric Terrain is up. We've got the what is it? What's the name? Desolate Land. There's so many effects going on right now. Alright, let's go ahead and we're just going to go Mega. So, Scald is double super effective on Groudon. However, you can't use it during Desolate Land, so I'm not going to do that. Let's just try to get a Calm Mind boosted up, see if we can survive something. I don't think we can, but you never know. I mean, we have a Tapu Koko, we have a possible Solar Beam Groudon here as well, so... Now, remember, whoever wins this tournament, wins this match, gets the first choice of Pokemon there. But, keep in mind that if one Pokemon, like one trainer loses all their Pokemon, like me for example, if I lose all my Pokemon, the battle ends, and whoever has the most points at that point wins. So even though you might get the last knockout, you might not necessarily win the Battle Royal. And CRJ asking, who actually has fun bringing a full team of legendaries? I know I don't. Not that I have a full team to work with, but... Oh, look at this! Another Primal Reversion! But yeah, I really enjoy using lesser Pokemon and letting them have a chance to shine. Which is why I'm looking forward to Friday, when you guys can bring all legends if you want. I'm using just the Pokemon I've given out as the prizes, because they're not legendary, but they're pretty decent in their own right. Oh, that's a lot of damage. And this is... Oh, Kyogre dodges it. Wow. Super effective on the Lycanroc. Lycanroc is... shocked into unconsciousness, I guess. So who do I want to bring in? Doesn't really matter. Let's go Sailor. You don't know who Camofrog is. He's basically a frog with camouflage color. You don't know if he's the main character, but there's an old frog at the beginning. That might be either Cap'n or Tortimer. Now, of course, Tortimer's a turtle. Cap'n is more of like a kappa, but he looks frog-like. And he is the character who drives you into town in most of the games, too. Alright, what do I do? Not much. Let's try... I'll just aim at the Groudon, I guess. And you also have a shiny Kyogre. Interesting. Genesect just had your first Team Plasma battle. How did that go for you? Hopefully it was not too bad. Here comes the Origin Pulse, which does work now that the Primordial Sea is up. Down goes the Primal Groudon. Now, isn't that kind of crazy? They've always had Groudon and Kyogre as the opponents back and forth. And it's like... Clearly, Kyogre has the benefit, the advantage over Groudon. I mean, unless it gets the Desolate Land up, right? But, like, even with, like, no primals included, water clearly beats ground. It's kind of crazy that they had that as a showdown. Okay. We got us a Kyurem on the field. Well, that's interesting. And there's really not much that Sailor can do here. I'll try to keep myself nice and healed up and safe. I'll let you guys duke it out amongst yourselves. Why does Kyogre have 8 tails? I don't know, because maybe it's because it's not a 9 tails? That's not even funny. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What are we seeing? Hydro Vortex. In previous Battle Royale streams, you brought a legendary, but only one. And you don't have fun bringing the legendaries? That is totally acceptable. Some people do, some people don't. Why are you hitting me? I didn't do nothing. No! Oh, I thought I might have lived it. I have good defenses, but with a rain-boosted Hydro Vortex, yeah, we're not going to take that, and a Fusion Bolt, who you going after? This is wild! Look at all these attacks! Miranda wants to shiny hunt legends, but you don't have patience. Yeah, I think that might be why I don't do it as well, at least part of the reason, because it's like... I just start catching things as they are anyway. Sailor did nothing. Yet. But if you saw those moves, she really didn't have much to work with. Alright, let's go, Brain. What do we do? Not much. If I get to do one thing, though, I want to show off a Z move. Let's go for who's in first place. No offense, Greg, but you're in first place. I'm going to target down that Kyurem. Will I even survive long enough to make a hit, though, is the question. Probably not. So we see Mega Gardevoir. Hyper Voice can hit everybody and Pixelate now, so it's fairy typing, which is good against Kyurem. Finny fainted. Okay. Now, can I at least get off the Buginium Z? Don't freeze me. Don't freeze me. Yes! The Brain Z move. Here we go. This is crazy. And CRJ says, in Battle Royals... Wait a minute. Super Ash says, Beacon Bird took you 2 months for... What is Beacon Bird? I think you're talking about which Pokemon to shiny hunt. Oh, you're thinking... Okay, Bacon Bird. You're talking about Yveltal. I gotcha. Okay. Look at that. Oh, I didn't think I was going to hit a knockout. I just did that for the fun of it. In Battle Royals, people have the mindset of, there's a Pokemon I can take out, I'm going to, ruin his fun and not attack the person who's winning. Yeah, because it's like, the person who's winning, if you knock something out, I mean, there's a chance that you could win with that knockout, but if the first place is too far ahead of you, that's who you'd want to target down, right? Because, like, as soon as the battle ends, then you might not win, despite the fact that you got the last knockout. Now, I got you, Super Ash. It took me a second, but I clued into what you're talking about. I forget people call the shiny Yveltal the Bacon Bird because of the way the wings look like bacon. But you gotta admit, they do. Look at that purple Mega Alakazam. I like purple. Oh, it copied Terravolt? Oh, no. Does that even help it at all? Gardevoir defend itself. Who did I go after? I think I went after Gardevoir. Focus Blast into the Ice-type Kyurem. That is a knockout. Look at those spoons. Spinny spoons. And Signal Beam. Yep, protected. The battle's not over yet. This one's taking a while. Mew. the mythical Mew hits the field. So let's do this. I'm not going to survive a turn, I'm sure. So yeah, if I get knocked out, actually if me or the Mew or the Alakazam get knocked out, the battle is over at that point. And Gardevoir, that trainer will probably win. Hang on. I don't know, based on... Yeah, they would win because they have 2 Pokemon left and 3 points. Alright, let's see. Gardevoir protecting itself. You got the double protect? Really? What luck. And Focus Blast into the brain. We take that like a champ. Look at that. We're not defensive. We're resistant. Uh-oh. Hang on. Hang on. I gotta do a thing. I gotta do a thing. We got the exclusive move coming in. I gotta turn off the sound and boom. So bear with us here, folks. Those of you in the battle can see this. It's the Genesis Supernova. I should put... What I actually was thinking of doing is putting up a little thing that has just a still image of some of the Z moves and show you that, and then just put like a little link to the official Pokemon video showing it. But if I leave this particular Z move in battle in the stream, then it's going to get claimed on copyright issues, and it might cause me some problems in the channel. But what it just missed is that the brain took that hit, not like a champ, puts the Psychic Terrain up, and that is the end of the Battle Royal. So I believe that still means the Gardevoir gets the win, though, because it had 2 Pokemon left on their side. I think that was... Yes, that was right. So Moon has won the Battle Royal, which means I will set up a trade offer with Moon. And so who was Moon in the chat? Again, I realized hopefully it was somebody in the chat, because if not, they have no clue how to ask for what their Pokemon of choice is. Alright, so I'm going to back out of here. We'll do up the trade invite to Moon. That was Matt, okay. So, Matt, which Pokemon... Well, hang on, let's get that screen up. I'll send you the trade invite and you can take a look at what we have in that box. And link trade with Moon. There we go. So, you get your choice of which of these Pokemon you want to have. That's what's going to... evening, Joshua. Thank you for popping in today. We're just about near the end of our stream tonight. We're going to send out 1 Pokemon to Moon, then Wonder Trade the other 4 off that I have available. And Super Ash asking, why is Mew mythical, but Mewtwo is legendary? And Ditto is normal? I don't know. Alright, so we have Buzzwole the Rock. We've got Nihilego, a shiny Stunfisk, a shiny crazy statted Diancie, and a Kadabra. Which of those would you like? And what level does Snivy evolve at? Genesect is asking. I found that out just today. Level 17. And good battle to everybody involved as well, indeed. As Greg says. So why is Alakazam Focus Blasting when the only Pokemon on the field are Psychic types? Psychic would do more damage because of Stab. It's a good point, CRJ. I'm not sure why. You want the Diancie? Most definitely. I'm going to offer Diancie for trade. Super Ash saying, call Diancie. Alright, you can trade over whatever you want. We're getting a shiny Floatzel. Awesome stuff. And we'll Wonder Trade the other ones out. So, how do you pronounce it? Oyepez. I'm just going to call you 54. So, 54 asking, what shiny Pokemon should you hunt for now? What other legends do you not have yet, perhaps? And you are welcome, Matt C. Very well fought match. And maybe next time I'll have something more powerful. But again, it's not about me winning. It's one of you folks winning to have a chance to choose one of these Pokemon before I just Wonder Trade them at random. Now, this is not over just yet, though, because you folks can still get some of these other things I'm sending out. If you want to do some Wonder Trading as I click on the Wonder Trade myself. I'm going to say in the chat the usual word of go. And once you see the word go, what's going in? What's going on? Sign into chat. I'm in chat. Huh? My screen's going weird. Anyway, I'm going to say go. And when you see the word go, click on your Wonder Trade as well. Just trade out whatever you want, and you have a chance to get one of these other 4 Pokemon. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get ready for that. So first up, we're going to send out the Rock. And get ready and go. Super Ash is heading out. Well, thanks for tuning in tonight, Super Ash. Have yourself a good evening. And, yep, see you maybe on Friday if you want to do some of those crazy super battles coming up on Friday evening. And you get the Alakazam from Wonder Trade, and the only attacking moves it had was Focus Blast and Psyshock. So, Psyshock could have had more power behind it. Kyogre is the first legend that you got in Ultra Moon, so you still have a whole lot of others to look for. I remember my nephew, actually this might be a good idea, my nephew is not Wonder Trading, some shiny hunting for Mewtwo. He got that pretty quick too, if I recall correctly. Maybe Mewtwo could be a good one. Or I would say basically just go through the wormhole as soon as you find a legendary encounter. Did I just hear something? I think we're good. Anyway, as soon as you find a legendary encounter, save then and just soft reset and see what happens. Alright, so we got an Axew for the Buzzwole. Hopefully whoever sent that over can make good use of Buzzwole in their adventures. We're now going to trade out Nihilego. Get ready for this one if you're interested in getting one of Lucimine's most favorite creatures ever. She was obsessed with this thing back in the regular Sun and Moon. It's just weird to see her somewhat normal in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, because, like, I really like the way they changed the character, though, because she was all secretive and stuff back in the first one. You had no clue that she knew anything about the Ultra Wormhole and stuff like that. But then you find out in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, she is just completely open with the fact that, oh yeah, we're working with the Ultra Recon Squad. We're working on defenses against the Ultra Beast and all this kind of stuff. Let's see what else is going on in the chat. Okay, we're caught up there. Alright, so we get, for Nihilego, we get a Golbat. Again, not the most fair trade, but do I care? No. If I did, I wouldn't be Wonder Trading these things out. Alright, we have a, is that Japanese, I believe? Japanese Golbat. But wasn't my trade partner from Australia? That's a retraded Pokemon, isn't it? That's cool. Alright, we now have a shiny Stunfisk. We're going to trade out here. Muddy Water, Thunderbolt, Revenge, and Flail. How exactly does it learn Revenge? I always picture that as being like a fighting type Pokemon. And so Miranda brings a good point up here. Why did they make Lucimine nice in the anime? Now, as I've said, I haven't watched the anime in quite a while. I've only seen clips here and there. I've seen a little bit of her character when she's talking to Lily, and she did seem nice, and I always thought that was weird. So, like, is she actually a really, like, just fleshed out a nice character? Have they even got to the Ultra Beast? Actually, they have. Of course, I saw Buzzwole. I should check out some of the episodes and see what's going on there. So, for those of you that are watching the anime, what do you think of the art style? I know that was a big issue. People didn't really care for the new style of the artwork and stuff like that. I've always been a kind of person, like I was talking about, I think yesterday, talking about Beast Wars and Reboot, the CG animated cartoons there. As long as the story's good, the artwork really doesn't matter. It's almost like, think of like a comic book. Now, whenever I was doing my Dotman comic books, I would put so many panels and stuff on one page. Actually, not so many. I didn't overcrowd it, right? But I would have like 12 panels per page, and I thought of some comic books that have like an entire image of just one. One page was one image, and I'm like, I could tell so much more story on that one page if I put several panels to it. So it might not look as good as a full fleshed out page, but the story is good there. So like if story is good, that to me is like the most important thing. Anyway, that's what I think. So we're going to send out Simon, our last Wonder Trade of the evening. And let's see if anyone out there can get one of these prizes from our Sabrina battles. So you thought... Super Ash says, one thing you thought seems Nihilego looks like Lily. You thought that's why she was going crazy and she wanted more daughters. Well, I think sort of a switch around for that. They said something about... Lily says she always, like, her mother always picked out her clothes for her. Now, some people think that Lucimine was dressing Lily to look like Nihilego because she was already obsessed with Nihilego. And so she wanted Lily to look like it. So, that was an interesting thought that someone had mentioned. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so that's our last trade. We got ourselves a Magikarp. Of course we did. Noivern fan just got a shiny Dewpider from Wonder Trade. Awesome. Not bad. Shinies are always nice. And Unknown Spike saying the artwork is important, but not important as the story. That's what I think too. Yeah, like, even if like the artwork is just like, sometimes like just stick figures, as long as it still has a cool story behind it. Like, there's this, look up a cartoon called Stickin' Around. If you haven't seen that, do a quick little, maybe a YouTube search on that, see what it looks like. It was a funny show, but the artwork was really, really rudimentary. But again, as long as it's funny, I let things slide personally. But I think that's going to be it for tonight. We've gone a little bit over the hour there, so we've done all the wormhole hunting that we're going to do tonight, all the battling, the wonder trading. But tomorrow night, come on back for some more wonder trading action. We're going to send out a whole box full of Kadabra, which means I got to do some breeding tonight and get them ready. But we're going to have a whole box of Kadabra to send out with some pretty good stats and pretty interesting egg moves. We're going to trade all of those out, and then Friday evening, well, first of all, Friday morning, nope, Friday afternoon, Pokemon Go gifting as well, once again. And then Friday evening and Saturday evening, going to do some more Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, massive battles over the Wi-Fi for a chance to win some of those special prize Pokemon I have given out the past 6 weeks. And you guys can use all Mythicals, all Legendaries, Megas, Z-moves if you want to use those. It's going to be a wild series of battles that evening. I'm going to do my best to make you folks work for those prizes. But if you bring things like Ultra Necrozma, we'll see what happens. Anyway, I want to say thank you, folks, for tuning in this evening. Trainer Gold saying ES-Eskit. I'm not sure what that is. I'm not following. Feel free to fill me in there as we round out for the day. And let me see here. 54 saying, for some reason, Wednesday is your lucky day. You just got Shiny Mewtwo and 20 soft resets. Congratulations. That's an awesome amount as well. And it could be because they want Anime Lucamine to be different from the game so parents won't be upset. That could be a thing. And Joshua just got Shiny Hoopa in Wonder Trade a couple days ago. Nice golden Shiny Hoopa. Very awesome stuff. Alright, but that is going to be a wrap for tonight. I want to say, folks, thank you for tuning in. Feel free to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on the upcoming live streams. And eventually, I'll get back to doing some pre-recorded stuff as well. But yeah, it's going to be a wrap for today. So thank you, folks, again for tuning in. Professor Chaz is now signing off. And as always, I'll catch you next time. And have yourselves a good evening, a good day, good morning, whatever time it happens to be in your neck of the woods.